While the power's out, I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you my backup system. In here I have a bilge pump, which is 12 volt, powered off solar panels. And that's just squirting water at a high pressure into the tank to get some water movement and some bubbles and air in there. I have a emergency LED backup flashing light to tell me that the system's down and that we're working on battery power. Not sure if the flashing is coming on camera. And that's hooked up to a couple of deep cycle batteries which I have in a storage compartment underneath the aquaponics system, which I'll show you now. Okay, in this box I've got it hooked up to 2 solar panels outside. Now in here I have a automotive relay, which is in the always closed position, the always open position, which is done via this 12 volt plug pack. So that keeps the relay open. Now as soon as 240 volts drops to this relay, it closes the 240 the relay, which then activates the 12 volt system. Now in here I have a solar regulator, which you need to keep your batteries at an optimal charge. And yeah, so in here there's the 2 deep cycle batteries. They're both about 35 amp hour, so what's that, 70 amp hours of power. And those 2 are powered by 2 solar panels which are outside, which I'll show you now. Excuse me while I get around through the system. Okay, so that's the basic battery box. The 2 solar panels I have here, one is a 40 watt and the other is a 100 watt. So we've got 140 watts of solar energy going into those 2 deep cycle batteries via the regulator. That should give me plenty of hours of emergency standby power to the system. Yeah, so far so good. Appears to be working well. The only downside to this particular backup system is that it cuts all water to the grow beds. So they'll remain at their constant flood level. Generally power doesn't go off for more than a couple of hours. So a couple of hours in some oxygen rich, nutrient rich water without any movement shouldn't cause any damage. Down the track I'll probably plumb in another bilge pump to keep the water circulating. But for the moment this appears to work. My primary concern is to keep those fish alive and to keep the water movement in the fish tank, and along with some aeration in there so they don't have a lack of oxygen.